Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Remus Repeal 7. So this is a hot topic out there. This is one of the newer bottles that are put out by Ross and Squibb, which happens to be MGP. So we got this bottle for $99. It's aged.
Let me read it.
I'll tell you the ages in a minute. There's my bottle reader. He's reading it as we go along. So
Had a busy day.
This is 100 proof. Now Ross and Squibb, in case you don't recognize the name, is formerly known as MGP. This is it's between 9 and 16-year-old bourbons. So they have 3 of them at 21% rye and 2 of them at 36% rye. So I'll just read through real quick. 6% of the was a 2007 bourbon at a 21% rye. That's a 16-year. 26% is 2013 at a 21% rye. That's 10 years. 26% is 2013 at a 36% rye, also 10 years. And then 2 of them are both 9-year bourbons. One's 21% each of them. One's a 21% rye, one's a 36% rye. So
It's a mouthful.
people, raved about the fact that Remus Repeal 5, one of the weakest cook pops we've had for a while. Remus Repeal 5 was supposed to be like one of the best bourbons out there, like top notch. We've never tried it, so we got nothing to worry about. So
No, we have not.
and then they
do
said-
have a different Remus back there.
Then they said we have 2 other Remuses back there, but we've never tried that. We're putting the cart before the horse on this one.
Imagine
because
that.
This one's a new one, and I wanted to get it out there. Everyone is saying we have those. Everyone's saying the good and bad about it, but we have nothing to compare it to because we never did the other ones. If you want to come on, and so we'll see.
It does say right on here, though, Ross and Squibb, so.
No, Ross and Squibb, because they changed their name, and now this is one of the few that they put out under their own name now, so that it's because MGP subs out to so many people.
So this is actually them?
This is them, and they kept their own stuff. And I think that's why everyone's so angry about it, because you go through and you try all the ones that they pumped it out to. I'll throw Penelope, even though they just bought it back as a thing, or they've sourced their whiskey out to so many other people that are so good, and then they're like, figure like people like Barton, and no offense to Barton, but they usually keep their best stuff for their stuff, and maybe not their best stuff they send out to somebody else.
But A+ of those guys that tweak it, because we haven't had much from them that was not bad. I tell you,
I haven't tried it. Let me see.
It's
100 proof.
The flavor is very good. It's got a sweetness. It's got a nice taste.
I will say on the nose, it wasn't like jumping out of the glass. That's why I figured
I
I would
didn't
try.
even-
When you said flavor, I'm like, whoa, I'm behind the 8 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes you talk a lot.
Now, we do have to factor in the fact that this did cost me $99.99. Or actually, I said an even 99. I don't know if it was a 99 cents. But, so that is part of the deal. It's 100 proof. It's $99. The nose is not cranking. I got to say. You
didn't hear me say once the nose anything. I'm pulling to try to find even a light vanilla. I'm not even getting that.
Again, I'm going to take another. It's not really bringing me.
The flavor, I didn't mind the flavor. I don't get. No, there's not a lot of rye anyway.
There is a lot of rye. 2 of them are 36%. Those are high rye bourbons.
Yeah, but what's that? There's a percentage. A little this, little scientist crap. But I don't mind the flavor. Do you get the sweetness on the end?
There is a sweetness throughout the whole thing. I'm reserving judgment. I don't want to follow. I like to be opposite everybody's thing. But
I'm not disappointed with it. But the part I'm disappointed in, it's $100.
I'm thinking in my head. Okay, All right, yeah. So being that it's $99 for this bottle, it's not bad. This would be okay. Let's put it this way.
It's not bad because we have a lot of 100 proofs up here, and they're half, or they're pretty close to half.
I think
we just did. We just
I like
did,
the complexity of bonded.
I was just going to say we just did bonded yesterday or the day before,
And
Way
the
better.
nose jumps out higher. This
The
might
flavor jumps out higher.
This might be sweeter. That be the only tweak.
I
on
just
that.
like that whole banana nut bread going on. I do
So
like
the nose is starting to kick in finally.
There is nothing bad about this bottle,
Nope.
other than the price. There's nothing bad flavor wise, but the problem is, man, there is
$100.
so much
That's
behind us
two-
that is half the price
to
of this
one.
that beats it. That's the problem with
100 proof for most of ours back here is 2-1, and then you go to the benchmark and it's 4-1. So
this would be a solid.
Would this hold its own? Would
It's
benchmark
getting-
hold on?
it's getting better
It is.
as it
It
goes.
is getting better. I agree. It's kind of lagged to start. It was a slow starter.
Let's just
Oh,
go.
you don't have to go
Let's go with the. Sorry about that. It was probably very loud. And again, if you see the new microphone, I hope you guys enjoy it because get used to it because it's going to be here until we figure out something else. But
You can't imagine the stress balls that someone's been cranking in the last.
we
few
may
days.
have been trying to get some videos out and have to redo them all. But in all seriousness, I mean, I'm going to go as far as to say let's go back to one of their products now because they just spent $5 million to buy Penelope back. We just bought a Penelope Architect for $60 that I think will beat this because not only is it higher proof, it has more flavor.
It is a higher proof.
It has more flavor. It might not have the years
I'm
behind
not
it.
here with. What are those things called for the cheerleaders have? I don't have those. I'm not saying.
Pom-poms?
There you go. It's not
I thought you were bringing in a plane there for a second,
not,
but I got you.
I used to do that too, but it's not. It's $100.
That's a lot. That's just a lot for what we're drinking. Because
And the whole 16
I'm pretty sure if we blind like Old Forester 100 that you can get between $25 and $30 against it, that wouldn't crush it.
it's definitely gonna hold its own.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's my whole
There
thing.
is a good light sweetness palate of this. But again, it's much, and I'm usually not the guy harping on the price. It's $100.
The
And
more you swirl it around, the better it gets. But
it is. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
the viscosity isn't as much as what we just did on Bonded yesterday.
Probably not.
Like it just that one just stays in your mouth. It has more flavor, more taste. It's good. It's not $100 good. That's all.
I'm
that's the bottom
with you
line.
on that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's a $60 good, and that's
at best.
it's.
It's a
I'm trying to
even if it was $60, I bet I would still be in the back of my head saying, I don't know, because I could put this up against something else that would beat it. You know what I mean?
Regret. It's at 60 even. I can tell you right now.
At 100, I would never buy this again. I will buy another expression to see if it's better.
No, and we have them, and
but
we're just gonna.
That's going to be the interesting thing because full disclosure, in the Santa Sac, we do have two different other variations of Remus that are way cheaper.
Yeah.
So
we
it
see
will
if
be
that's-
interesting to see on how that is compared to what this is.
Is that theirs as well, or is that they tweaked it
No.
first?
They make them.
Okay.
It's MGP. So MGP just kept their own. They just made it. It's Washington Square. That's who that is. So it's their juice.
See, I don't do the research.
No, it's their juice. So it's at 100%.
The more you drink it, it's an easy, light drinker. The price is killing me.
Yeah.
And I'm usually not the.
So we can settle
tearjerker
the
on
statements
that one.
right now. Less mash, more cash. Yep, this is one of them bottles that it's good. It's not $99 good. It is good. It is good. And the more I keep drinking it, I mean, the flavors stay in it, and it's
the taste
decent.
is there. Everything's there. It's not $100 good.
I can understand why people were saying, like, if the 5 was as good as they all said, I can see where the disappointment comes in, where this does have kind of like a...
Where the 5
there is
come
a
in?
fruity...
As far as price. Was that $100 too?
I don't know. We weren't around then when it
missed
was
it.
out. Yeah. So, or if we weren't spending anywhere near that kind of money back
Probably
then.
not.
So, I mean, there is like a fruity.
The nose is coming around. It's coming into it.
It's starting to come in. So I am getting like a caramelly, fruity.
It's still not $100 good.
No, because
I don't know if
that's
we're
over the
there
price of what
9
we
and
paid for all the bookers. That's over the price we paid for half the stuff behind us. That's the whole thing. So that's where it's killing me. Will this open up into something better? We'll see, and we hope.
If you have a big pocket, it's a tasty bourbon.
I wanted to get it because I knew it was brand new out there, and it is legit. It's decent.
You know why?
It's a good bourbon. And
again,
right, if money's no object, $99, it's not outrageous. It's not a $400 bottle.
No,
but
it's tasty. It's.
I'm just thinking. I know for a fact. One of their. We'll
Well,
have
your
to do
other
that.
thing, it's 9 to 16. So okay, minimum. You couldn't call it a minimum 9-year bourbon. It's just.
Leave a comment down below if
It's
you want
not-
to see this against any one of the 3 Penelopes we have on the shelf right now, and we might have to do that. But
we could even go outrageous and go this a Penelope, 100 proofer, and something else.
I'm just thinking, would Early Times Bottle and Horn beat this?
That might be a little more rough around the edges. That'd be the only thing. And that would
beat
depend on
Nov 18.
That would depend on our day of do we want a little roughness? or we
It beat
want,
Nov 18.
I know.
Well, it tied Nov 18. You know what I mean? So that was.
I'm just so
$160.
spitballing. I
Again,
wouldn't do all the Penelopes. I would probably put this.
Well, Penelope's got more proof, but it's the same juice.
so does
what,
some
though?
of the other ones though. Do 100 proof or do 100
We'll
proofer.
find 100 proof that MGP actually put out there, and we'll see. We'll try to find it. If you have a suggestion of one of the ones we've done recently, especially if it's made by MGP, leave a comment down below.
And if you're
we'll try
stealing
to
the
see.
idea, just plug us in a little bit because we
There
can
you
use
go.
all the help.
Yeah, we can use all the help we get.
we can
I
use
don't
all
know
the help.
exactly what's going on and why YouTube hates us, but we're growing slowly but steady. But people are flying by us on this. So
Yeah.
there you go. We'll leave this one short and sweet then because we probably had a couple long ones. So this is Remus Repeal Reserve. If you're watching this, Ross and Squibb, we're sorry. This is not.
I like it. I just don't like the price because it's almost like a craft distiller's price.
Right. No, I agree.
And they're not.
We've had it's their own stuff. They made it for themselves.
They're this
humongous.
big, and I understand when a little guy is going to charge this much because he's only made 30 bottles of this.
This is supposed to be their top of the line. That's why. So that's what makes it disappointing. Because if this was just a regular throwing it out there for $30, $40, $50, we wouldn't even bat an eye. This is delicious.
No, but if you're going to go top of the line and this is going to be your creation,
then it should be phenomenal.
then make it a barrel proof, or then put
I do agree with that, especially when you have 6 billion gallons you're sending out to everybody else. Leave a couple at a higher proof. I do agree with that.
do it 125 or do 120. And I'm not the proof king. Just
even a good 108, 110 would have been nice. Just a little bit more to give it. It really doesn't. It doesn't have that longevity. There's no Kentucky hug.
It's just
There's
the
none.
sweetness.
There's nothing.
And maybe the sweetness is what makes it so light. But
all right, we banged on it long enough.
We did.
So again, if you disagree or agree, leave a comment down below and let us know. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.
Spend more, drink less. I know, that's what we're doing. Because they're going to make that comment anyways.